everyone. Hi there. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here checking out this video with me. Have a seat, get comfortable. My name is Audrey. If you are new to the channel, and I make no bones about it, I'm very upfront with this, and that is I am a psychic. I talk to dead people, and I can connect with people who are living through energy. It's very strange. I know and understand that. I do. And if I didn't have these abilities, I wouldn't believe in it at all, because I realize how crazy it sounds. But it's real, you guys. It's totally real. Now, let's talk about, well, let me first tell you this. Our power was out yesterday from around 2 p.m. until evening, 11 o'clock at night. So I was able to watch some video on the verdict announcement and stuff, but we had to drive around to charge our phones and everything. It was kind of a nightmare, but anyway, that's why I didn't do this video yesterday. So apologies for not jumping online and sharing my thoughts with you guys. So if you have been with my channel any length of time, you know how I feel about this man, this Richard Allen. Richard M. Allen, some people call him Dickie, some people call him Bridge Man, Bridge Guy from CVS. Anyway. Okay, so if you've been with my channel any length of time, you know that I have said from the beginning, Richard Allen is the person that needs to be arrested and spend the rest of his life in jail or prison. As soon as I heard the voice of the guy on the bridge guy, as soon as I heard the voice, it was instant knowledge that that's the person who committed this crime of a double homicide, abduction, and everything else that he was accused and convicted of, Richard Allen. So some of you may be thinking, oh my gosh, he got a guilty verdict. What does Audrey think? I bet she's so happy. She's so excited. Actually, yesterday when the news came through, it kind of made me feel sad, but not sad because I give a crap about Richard Allen. I don't care about him at all. I mean, yes, he's a human being. Yes, he was a baby once. Even at times, maybe he seemed okay. I've never been okay with Richard Allen, but my feelings are not about Richard. My feelings are about the girls, the victims, who seem to have almost been forgotten if you're searching around YouTube, because everyone has been feeling so bad and sorry for Dickie Allen. Well, Audrey, you're a psychic. Aren't you religious or spiritual? No, I don't believe in religion. Spiritual, yes. But I know the truth. Why would I feel bad for the person who committed this crime in the first place? I'm going to talk about the girls, where they're at now, consciousness-wise. It baffles my mind that yesterday I kept hearing people say, he was tortured in prison. Dickie was tortured in prison. He needs to be set free because that's not right. Okay, first of all, what are you talking about? He was in solitary confinement for his own safety, not because he was being abused. Do you not understand that? The guards were actually trying to protect him by segregating him. I mean, this is common knowledge. I don't understand why people, it just, like I said, it just, oh my God. Don't start throwing things at me like the Constitution and his right for a fair trial. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know what our Constitution says, and I know what justice means. And it's not, well, it depends what your interpretation of the word justice means. A lot of people seem to think, okay, everything's good now because this man's been convicted. Oh, no, nothing's good. There's nothing good about Richard Allen being convicted for homicide against Libby and Abby. Why do I say that? Because it shouldn't happen in the first place. This should not have happened in the first place. This man felt more than comfortable, able, and willing to execute his perfect storm of following out these murders, following through with the murders. Why do I say that? Well, for one thing, I'm psychic. I see things. I connect with things. I talk to the people who have been murdered. It's very frustrating and disgusting to me that people are feeling sorry for Dickie. You know, we talk about the 61 confessions. Well, that's not true. They weren't really confessions because he was under distress. Oh my God. Have you forgotten? This man, Richard M. Allen, said he found God. He accepted Jesus as his Lord and Savior. Okay, fine if you believe in that. That being the case, is it surprising to you that he's coming clean and he's admitting to his wrongdoings, to his sin, so he can let everything go? So that in his mind, I'm getting the chills. That means spirits coming in. That's why he confessed. He had to get it off his chest. I have told you guys so many times, when somebody takes somebody else's life, it messes you up. You start doing things like finding religion. I don't have a drink. I need a drink. Water. I need water. When people a lot of times find Jesus, they want to purge their past. They want to confess their sins, no matter what it is. And in this case, it was a double homicide. Don't believe that he was forced to confess. And I know there's plenty of people out there who say he was too stressed. Psychologists say it was from the stress he had. I don't care. I don't care what this person said. I don't care what people say because I'm connecting to the energy of the victims and my spirit guide and anyone else spirit who wants to come into my presence and share information with me. He confessed because he accepted Christ. He needed to say that to his wife and mother and whomever else because he had just accepted Jesus and he wanted to move forward with this new relationship. Okay? It's not false. It's not false confessions. It's a slap in the face to Libby and Abby's family and friends that people have turned Richard Allen into a freaking victim. That's what people have done. They have transformed a murderer into a victim. Because why? Well, I don't know. Why did people follow Charles Manson? Why do people send Chris Watts love letters? I don't know. You're sick in the head, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. I'm the one, though, that says Alec Murda is innocent. Alec Murda didn't commit the murders. He planned them, but he didn't actually do the killing himself. Karma comes through no matter what. Sometimes we get to witness it. Sometimes we do not get to witness it. There's no stopping karma, okay? And this is my understanding of why Dickie accepted Christ. He's trying to protect his future because he thinks he's going to go to a fiery pit with gnashing of the teeth, like it says in the Bible. He wants a clear conscience. How do you get that? You admit to your sins. You don't make any, you don't do it again. You don't violate people. Confessions are considered direct evidence. Unlike DNA, which is surprising, isn't it? DNA is not considered direct evidence. Justice is not forgiveness. Justice does not mean all is well. I'm sorry, that's the truth. And that's a problem we've had as a society is we think, okay, the person gets convicted, they're thrown in jail or the death penalty, and let's move on with our lives. Well, we should move on with our lives, that's for sure. Justice simply means that our judicial system played out correctly, that the jury did their duty based on the evidence they saw. Now, even if Richard Allen got a not guilty verdict and was let out of prison, which that'll never happen. He's done too much weird stuff in prison. He's never going to be let go. Even if he was released, we still need to move forward. Even if it was never discovered that he was the one, we still would need to move forward. As I've mentioned before, I do have the girls in my presence right now. Again, Abby's never said a word to me. It's always been Libby who communicates with me. And hold on a second. Abby says her plan from the beginning, since her demise, was to stay earthbound until her family was settled. What does that mean? Well, I interpret that settling means the guilty party has been convicted. Not for herself or for Abby, but for her family, because it's been shown to me. She actually showed me this yesterday, but I couldn't make a video yesterday. She shows me that her family knows she's around. They feel her. They have evidence that she's there and she's never left them. That will change shortly. She will depart with Abby. They're going to go off, do whatever it is that the universe has next for them. Whether it's resting or reincarnation or whatever. She hasn't shown me what it means yet. I feel relieved. I feel like I can exhale. That's what she's making me feel like. And I feel like she's saying, this is how my family feels. My family can now exhale. And Richard Allen should really hope and pray he stays in solitary confinement, because if he's let out to general population, he's not going to be with us very long. That's a fact. This is part of jail and prison. This is why I have said the guilty will suffer more being a live human being versus being put to death and moving on. We want these people. I want these people to, I won't talk for you. I'll talk for myself. I want these guilty people to suffer. I do. How dare you? How dare you touch those girls? Disgusting pig. I laugh when I see his ridiculous picture. I mean, he's a moron. I'm sorry. When I was in Germany with the kids, the Germans are a very interesting group of people. They taught me that there's no word for sorry or excuse me. The person I was talking to there, she's like, "Why? What are you sorry for? What'd you do? Why is this your fault? Don't say it. Don't say it." So I catch myself a lot of times hearing this woman in my head going, "What are you sorry for? You didn't do anything. It's not your fault." That's true. It's not. So I think the families will start to heal now. It doesn't take a psychic to understand that and to see that. Things have to change, though. The only good we can get out of this awful murder is to put new laws in place to make it harder consequences for anyone who thinks or gets a little feeling in their mind that they want to do the same thing. They want to harm somebody else, whether it's another woman, a child, a man, whatever the case is. The consequences need to be severe. Well, Audrey, Richard Allen's mental. He's got mental problems. Who doesn't? Who doesn't have mental problems in this day and age? How many people are on antidepressants? A lot of us. It doesn't give you a hall pass to kill people. It doesn't give you a hall pass to make bad choices and to hurt people. Mental illness doesn't give you a hall pass. If the man was so sick, then it's somebody's fault for letting him out in public. Because the way they make it sound, he was very on edge, always on the fence since a young age. Then he should have been put away a hell of a long time ago. And shame on you for not making that happen. It's society's fault too, because we create as a people. We create each other. We allow each other to treat each other in certain ways, right? It's like aging women. We're taught if you have this, you're ugly and you're gross and you are of no value anymore. So get this cut off, sucked out, but you can't run around looking like this. That's what we tell each other. We teach each other how to treat us. And it's not okay. We are not doing a good job in that field. So those are my feelings on yesterday's verdict. I'm sad. Because why do we have to fight? Why do we have to fight so hard? We have to fight with each other. We have to fight with the lawyers. We got to fight with the judge. We got to fight with the government to have these people put away. And in this case, Dickie Allen. I challenge you to rethink your mind and where you sit with your viewpoints of Dickie. What if this was your your loved one that he sacrificed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys real soon. All right, take care. Be safe.